Hi there. Welcome to the course, Introduction to BBC MicroBit. My name is Naveen PS. I'm part of the instructor team at Makerdemy, and I will be your instructor for this course. I am an electronics engineer by education, and I'm passionate about teaching technology. I also have experience in teaching latest technologies in a classroom setting to more than 2,000 students. Section 1, Getting Started with the MicroBit. In this section, we cover the following topics: Introduction to the course, Getting to know your BBC MicroBit, a physical overview of the BBC MicroBit. Video, Introduction to the course. In this video, we will cover the following topics: the target audience, course prerequisites, the learning outcomes, and the course roadmap. So who is the target audience? A hobbyist looking to learn how to program the BBC MicroBit, a parent looking to teach his or her children basics of the MicroBit and programming, an absolute beginner to electronics and programming who wants to explore the BBC MicroBit. If you are any or all of these, this course is for you. Let us now look at the course prerequisites. The course assumes no prior knowledge in programming or electronics. All you need is curiosity, hunger to learn, and logical thinking. Now you might be asking what the learning outcomes are. By the end of the course, you will be familiar with all the onboard peripherals like radio, accelerometer, magnetometer, etc. and how they work. You will be able to program the BBC MicroBit and build non-trivial projects all by yourself. You will develop the confidence to explore other microcontroller and single-board computer boards by yourself. Let us now look at the course roadmap. We will first get started with the MicroBit. Next, we will learn how to code a BBC MicroBit using the block editor. After that, we will learn to use buttons and LED matrix of the MicroBit. Next, we will learn to use the inbuilt accelerometer to sense motion. After that, we will learn to use the magnetometer to sense direction. Then we will learn to make the MicroBit to talk with the PC. Finally, we will learn to use radio communication in BBC MicroBit. Let us look at the components we need to buy for this course. 2 BBC MicroBit starter kits. The second MicroBit is needed for the last section where we cover radio communication. So you may also borrow the second MicroBit from a friend or a colleague. So you might be asking, by the end of the course, will I be able to make a rocket using BBC MicroBit, send it to space and possibly get recruited by Elon Musk? The answer is no. The BBC MicroBit, like any other board, has its limitations. It was created for teaching coding to children. Although intended for kids, the MicroBit has been wholeheartedly embraced by the maker community. Let us now look at some of the limitations of the BBC MicroBit. The small RAM size restricts from exploiting the full functionality of radio in MicroPython. It cannot be used with devices that draw high current. To tap the full potential of the BBC MicroBit in IoT, we need to look outside the coding environments provided by its own website. The resources are fragmented due to BBC MicroBit supporting 4 different programming languages. Throughout the course, I have provided a curated collection of resources. These resources include links to the complete codes of projects, documentations for in-depth learning, blogs, videos, and many more. Make sure that you go through the resources in every section. So come join me in this introductory course on BBC MicroBit. I'm looking forward in being your instructor and hearing about all the wonderful projects you were able to make with the BBC MicroBit when we unleash your creativity. Summary. In this video, we have covered overview of course, target audience for the course prerequisites, and some best practices for optimal learning experience. In the next video, We will look at the BBC MicroBit platform and its impact on the world of education.